Study tours are instrumental in achieving college's mission as it offers opportunities to students to explore architecture all over the place. This year, students of 5th semester were taken to Gurgaon, Pune and Singapore to study luxury housing.
A group of students, along with faculty members, visited Singapore to study the Singaporean architecture as it has projected itself boldly on the global architectural map. Departure from Mumbai Airport and arrival at the Singapore Changi Airport was a glimpse of the experience stored in Singapore, and it was felt during the ride from the airport to the hotel. Singaporeans' efforts of preserving and portraying the natural heritage could be seen at the night safari. In an exciting tram ride, the students discovered the amazing world of the wild of the 7 geographical regions and were impressed by the presentation technique and planning of the park. Exploring housing and architecture began with a visit to the Infinity Condominium. The Infinity is a freehold development that combines the best of modern comfort within a natural environment. All the amenities one needs for an elite lifestyle are carefully blended with the planned landscape and high-rise buildings. The apartments were compactly planned with just the right amount of area allotted to each activity. Optimum utilization of space was learnt at architect Anuradha Dhupkar's apartment.
In terms of planning those spaces, because their spaces are very limited and they are very crucial to have very efficient spaces developed. So that is a place where I believe architects can play a role in planning those kind of structures, helping the neighbor architects and the motion engineers to develop those kinds of structures.
The Interlace, another elite condominium.
Yeah, the Interlace is a residential typology designed by Old Sharif, which is a German-Swiss architect. It is a world architecture building by a world architecture feature in 2015. It has 1040 apartment units.
It is an expansive network of irregularly stacked hexagonal arrangement of the blocks, creating 8 open and permeable courtyards. The idea behind it was the interconnectivity of the community with the natural environment. A landmark for Singapore has been viewed as a challenge to the traditional architecture all over the world. The compositions, proportions and interrelationship of built masses and courtyards was explored. Private condominiums contribute only 20% to Singapore's housing, while Housing Development Board takes the rest of the 80% share.
Okay, I understand that you'll be going to Punggol later. So, I'll let you see what is Punggol before what it is now. Okay, now it's known as the waterfront housing. Alright, it's a little valley of Singapore. Okay, so let's see what is Punggol before it became a waterfront housing.
Transportation system and the continuous waterfront promenade. In 2007, Punggol 21 Plus became the new vision for Punggol Town.
Housing Development Board has succeeded in providing quality housing with amenities open for all. Sample apartments displayed at the HDB hub gave an insight of planning and interior spaces. The waterway terraces was one of the projects developed by the HDB. It is a non-gated public housing with amenities open for all, which included services like cycling tracks, jogging tracks, sit-out decks facing the waterfront, green terraces, water walls, open gyms, etc. Along with documenting details, the students had a gala time enjoying the evening at the waterfront. Urban Redevelopment Authority is Singapore's land use planning and conservation authority. They strive to create a vibrant and sustainable city of distinction by futuristic planning and facilitating Singapore's physical development. It displays the evolution of Singapore from a small vernacular island to what it is today. Visit to the National University of Singapore and interaction with the students of architecture enabled the students to explore the campus and studio environment. Students also had an enlightening interactive session with the local architects including architect Manish and architect Richard, who talked about building control authority, PPVC construction and the perks of being a project manager. Students explored other architectural spaces during the city tour. View from the Esplanade Mall framed beautiful skylines of the Marina Bay. Photo session at the Merlion was an experience in itself. Sentosa Island and Punggol Beach offered fun and entertainment. Marina Bay Sands and Helix Bridge were picture perfect. Gardens by the Bay was mesmerizing. And Orchard Street, a high-end retail street with beautiful streetscape, was enjoyable. Excitement of capturing the architectural beauty in the lens was irresistible. Shopping sessions and buying chocolates were also a part of the enjoyment. Live sketching and discussions were an integral part of the tour. Michelle, a local coordinator and guide, though not an architect, gave complete insight of Singapore throughout the tour.
And that structure on top is called the Sky Park. So it looks like a ship, so generally because it's out here at the bayfront.
Her contribution to the tour was appreciated by giving her sketch and gifts.
Open the bag also, or open the bag also. And the pocket also.
Shopping and fun activities could not divert the students from their aim of exploring architecture in Singapore. The objective of Srimati Manoramabai Mundle College of Architecture to offer pragmatic approach of learning seemed to have achieved. Blending of landscape with built masses and people-centric development are the key words of vibrant Singapore and was understood well on this study tour. The influence of these factors is seen in the concepts developed by the students in the studio. Indeed, a memorable international tour, this visit shall be cherished by all forever.
Good evening everyone. We are at the Singapore Changi Airport departure terminal number 3. Singapore tour was a wonderful experience. We have gained a lot of information and now we will depart the flight.
गाइस सबके सब पीछे मुड़ो एक बार।